Liverpool want to sign £20 million Aston Villa midfielder. Liverpool are interested in midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka. The high-rated Aston Villa teenager looks close to leaving Steven Gerrard's side as he enters the final year of his contract. The 18-year-old midfielder, who played 12 games in the Premier League and 2 games in the Carabao Cup last season, declined contract extension talks because he wanted to leave Villa Park. According to the latest rumours, Aston Villa was not shown to the pre-season camp, considering the possibility of pre-contracting another club and leaving for free in January, after young midfielder Chukwuemeka turned down contract extension talks as he entered the final year of his contract with the club. Aston Villa wants to generate income from the young star. It is among the information that the 18-year-old player is seriously interested in the Merseyside team and that the interest has increased recently. Aston Villa is waiting for a £20 million bid for the young star on the radar of many clubs. The England U19 national team player, on the other hand, thinks he has shown himself in Villa Park and is suitable for the next level. So there is a bid expectation of around £100,000 a week. Because of this expectation, negotiations between Chukwuemeka's managers and Aston Villa management did not go well. Apart from Liverpool, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain and Newcastle United are interested in the young player. It is anticipated that Aston Villa wants a reasonable fee and can negotiate the transfer fee in order not to lose the player for free next year. £100,000 a week seems like a lot for a youngster who started in the starting 11 twice for the first team and played in 16 games in total, but the majority of Europe's elite clubs are interested in the midfielder. Considering the new, dynamic and rejuvenation operation of Julian and Jürgen Klopp, it is not surprising that this transfer target exists. Liverpool are already experiencing a midfield crisis and reinforcements are on everyone's lips. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who was injured in the training camp, would be a very successful transfer for Liverpool, who want to rejuvenate this region, considering Milner and captain Henderson, who are at the end of their careers. Given that Jürgen Klopp is a coach who shines young players and helps them take an important step in their careers, it is not surprising that he is keen to work with his young named boss Klopp. Mateusz Nunez travels to England. As with Carney Chukwuemeka, Liverpool continue to be interested in Mateusz Nunez, 23-year-old Sporting Lisbon star midfielder, who performed extremely effectively last season. According to information from the Portuguese press, Nunez is preparing to move to England and could go to Chelsea, Liverpool or Wolves at any time. Mateusz Nunez is ready to go to England as soon as the official offer comes. Some clubs are already negotiating transfers with Sporting Lisbon, but no official offer has yet been made. The midfielder, who played 74 matches for the Portugal national team, scored 6 goals. Nunez is a player who has drawn the attention of many potential suitors this summer after an impressive season with Sporting. The 23-year-old plays like a deep playmaker and will compete with Thiago Alcantara if he joins Liverpool. Nunez is worth around £30 million on the transfer market and the players asking for a salary is not a high price. The fact that Nunez does not create a salary problem, especially since the trend of expectation of heavy wages has increased recently, is a factor that attracts Liverpool. The Reds are said to be ready to break the bank next season to sign Jude Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund. In order to be able to sign a contract with the British, the Reds are ready to wait until the summer of 2023. If Bellingham joins Liverpool, he will likely play in the right-hand post of Jürgen Klopp's midfield trio. Klopp looks for a midfielder profile that prefers to play a little deeper and contribute to the development of his team on the inside left side of the midfield setup. Mateusz Nunez is well suited for such a task and his transfer is not linked to Jude Bellingham's transfer. On the contrary, it is a very important piece for the new Liverpool setup. There are also disadvantages to transferring from the Portuguese league to the Premier League. Adapting to the Premier League may take some time, but Liverpool's final moves, like Luis Diaz's, have often come in quick harmony. Also, It will probably take some time for the Portuguese midfielder to displace Thiago Alcantara, which means that the player does not have to adapt quickly to the team and offers the opportunity to learn a lot from the Spanish star and improve himself until he takes his place in the team. As Liverpool's engine room ages, the deal with Nunez will mark the beginning of much-needed midfield evolution at Anfield. However, the Reds have to be quick in this transfer because Wolves and Chelsea can sign the player at any time. Support from Fabinho to Darwin Nunez. Fabinho plays a key role in helping him adapt, although he believes Liverpool's club record transfer Darwin Nunez may need some time to adapt. Nunez, who took a little over an hour in the friendly match in the pre-season Asian tour, was criticized on social media. Luis Diaz is picking up where he left off as soon as he arrives in January, and not being strangers comes to mind after Nunez's first performance, and this is the main reason for the criticism. However, there is a glimmer of hope within the team that Nunez will shine. Speaking with James Pearce from The Athletic, Fabinho emphasized that Nunez needed a little more time, as he had experienced when he first came. Darwin may need some time to adapt, but a player like him can really change a team. He's a total number 9. He's a striker. He's scored in both games against us in the Champions League. We know how good he is, said. One of Nunez's biggest obstacles is his language. Because the 23-year-old barely speaks English, Fabinho explained how he helped him with this. Fabinho, who is now fluent, said, "It was difficult for me at the beginning as well. That's why whenever we sign a new player, I always try to help him as much as possible. Now Darwin's English is not very good, so I always try to help him. I explain some tactical situations to him and help him get used to it faster. Firmino and Moreno helped me when I first came to Liverpool, and now it's my turn." Nunez was a good fit as they were able to communicate in a common language with names like Fabinho, Fabio Carvalho, Thiago, Roberto Firmino and Luis Diaz. While Jürgen Klopp may not speak many words of Spanish or Portuguese, he can turn to two experts at his assistant manager Pepijn Lijnders and outstanding development coach Mateusz. So while it's still difficult to start life at Liverpool for number 27, the names on the roster are designed to help him settle in.